everyone, thanks for tuning in. So I just wanted to do a quick video to show you my foam rolling routine for what I do as a runner on my rest days or for recovery, just exercises that I enjoy to do using this thing and this thing. Really simple, really easy, and can be so beneficial to your training, help you recover quicker to be able to get better sessions done. So I'll go right into it. I'll do a voiceover and just explain a few things about what I'm going to do. So this one, we're just going to hit the quads, and all you need to do is start at the knee and just roll up gently towards the hips. And yeah, so it's better to do it. Don't try and put loads of force through it. Just roll up and always roll up with more pressure from the knee or from the lower body up to the core of the body. Now obviously when on these ones I'm not going to hit the calves or anything, so this is just starting with the upper body. So just go up, and when you find like a tight spot, just spend a few moments just to kind of like discover it, move around a little bit from side to side, or just hold that position. What I tend to do is just do the lower half kind of from the knee to the middle of the quad, and then move upwards. So this next one is for the hips, and what you're just going to do is just discover put the foam roller just kind of around your hip, and yeah, just move from side to side. It's not very technical, and just roll up and down a little bit because there's not much space around there where you're hitting the muscle. Just move around and make sure, obviously on this one, because you're not doing both at the same time, so just make sure you hit both sides with it. So spend some time on one side and then spend some other time on the other side. And as I've said before, don't apply too much pressure. Don't really force it, because that can also be detrimental as well. So with this one, we're just going to hit the IT band, the outside of the quad basically. So just stick one leg in front and the one that you're going to get along there, starting at the knee, rolling up to the top of the body once again. And as I said, so if you find a spot that is tender, or maybe not tender but sore, just spend a little bit more time rolling around that point, or just staying on it. And this one's really good, I think, for runners, because you can get a lot of tightness in the IT band and the fascia down there, and just releasing it can be really good. And just go all the way up to the hip. So here we're hitting the inside of the quad, and you're just sort of lying down forwards, bend your knee upwards to kind of like a 90-degree angle, and just start from a knee and roll in towards the center of the hip flexion area. Pretty basic and easy, but a really good one as well, just releasing any tension along there. And finally we have the glute muscle, which I like to work from side to side, making sure there's other ones that you're hitting both legs, as I said. So here I've got my weight distributed onto one side of my glute. I'm just doing it and kind of like the lower part of the bum, and then just moving over the kind of bone area and trying to hit it from the side. Glute work can be quite a tricky one to find at first, I always find, for the muscle. But once you've kind of like found it, and and you get used to it, where is a good place to sort of get the muscle and just roll around. I'd recommend probably, trying to spend like 30 seconds to a minute on each one, on each side, and just roll it out. There we go. There are some of the simple exercises I do using this foam roller here and a yoga mat. Really beneficial, as I said. Now, just a couple of things to make sure, obviously everybody's body is different, and we all adapt differently, and it depends how tired your body or how stressed the muscles are. You have to really kind of figure out for yourself how is best to sort of when to do it, go about doing it. But I would say just excuse me, just do it when your body's not too stressed. If you've done a hard run, don't do it straight away. Maybe do it later that evening if you've done the run in the morning or on a rest day, or after an easy run, it can be fine. For me, that's the way it works for me. So just find your own rhythm. Like don't push too hard as well. You're not pressing like way too hard on parts. Otherwise you can actually bruise your muscles. I've done it before. And other thing is as well that what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the point I wanted to make was that if you're new to foam rolling, it's like anything, like with running or swimming. At first it's going to be really hard. You probably have really tight muscles and if you've not been used to doing it. So the first few times it's going to be really painful and everything. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it, the more that your muscles become a little bit more relaxed and sort of remember to do that. So yeah, don't be too scared at first, and you realise when you've broken the routine just to get back into it and doing it.